Connection loss. Oh, here we go. Alderman Miller, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Very, very good. I have been reading your posts out there on social media, and you are still fired up to talk about policing in Evanston.
Yes.
And we definitely appreciate your efforts. And so tonight here at the Human Services Committee meeting, you were very, very vocal. Talk to the people about what is going on with this stop and frisk, because we are very concerned.
Well, so there was a study done by the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, basically examining the use of searches during traffic stops. And the end result was Evanston was, if you were black in Evanston, you were 7 times more likely to be searched as a result of that stop. Evanston actually was the highest disparity in these searches in all of Illinois, more than Chicago, more than Cook County. So to me, this is extremely disturbing. As a result of this, Mayor Tisdahl released a statement supporting this process and this practice, saying we should continue using this because it actually it finds people we find guns in these searches, these stops. But I'm sitting here saying, okay, we've already seen from the Lawrence Crosby incident, we've seen from the Devon Reed incident, and how many unknown incidents we've had in the community where there's been adverse effects as a result of this overly aggressive policing. So, honestly, I don't think that, if we take some guns off the streets, that's not going to prevent all the murders or prevent everything in town. I think we need to look at a different strategy to address those things. So, as a result of this overly aggressive policing, we've been sweeping in a lot of innocent people and actually really harming their lives. So I think we need to address it and take a look at it.
Wow. And are you going to continue your passion and your fight?
Oh, we'll see what I got to do next. I'm going to hang out with my kids for a little bit. But I mean, this is, I want to make sure that this is my town. I grew up here. I live here. My kids are going to grow here. And I always said, and I say it a lot, I believe in Evanston. We talk a good game, but, we're not living up to our beliefs that we say we are. We're not as diverse and inclusive as we need to be. And this policing is a huge part of it. So I've done everything I can as an alderman. I got a month left. I'll see what else I can do about it. But, we'll keep fighting the fight.
Okay, well, we hope you do, and we appreciate your passion and your efforts and exposing and shedding a light. And many of us were unaware of the numbers and what was actually taking place.
Well, I think
people
are aware.
We're aware.
We didn't. It was the awful truth.
We were very aware, but I would say all of Evanston.
I think there were people in positions of authority that didn't want to admit it.
You want to speak more to that?
I think people have already spoken and said that, about that before. And I should say, I'm very disappointed, extremely disappointed in the mayor's response.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a meeting with her to get some further clarity on that. So what do you think what was behind her statement about?
You'll have to ask her, but that basically institutionalized discrimination. That's not cool. Not in our town. Not in my town.
Mm-hmm. And I remember in our interview, you had expressed that the council doesn't really talk to one another, and that you were told that you were difficult to work with, but actually, you were trying to talk to people and get some things done. So was this one of the things that you were really trying to? Oh yeah,
police accountability has probably been my number one issue here. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, when we aren't talking and there's a collective state of maybe denial on the council, sometimes it takes bringing this stuff to light. Sunshine's the best disinfectant. So people might have not liked, that I was actually questioning the police department or actually bringing this stuff to light. And some people said we've been working on this for years. Wasn't true. This stuff needed to come out so we could have an honest conversation as a community. And I think given the reaction of the mayor and some others on the council, we still need to have this conversation because it's obviously, these efforts to work on it for the past 2 years supposedly really haven't worked very well at all.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Alderman Miller.
Thank
you. Tell your wife thank you again for letting us have your time.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.